The anime begins with Tanjiro Kamado, trains to become a demon slayer after his whole family is slain by a demon and his younger sister Nezuko has turned into one. They have managed to keep her bloodlust under control, preventing her from attacking humans and maintaining her strength through rest, and he carries her on his back in a box and sunlight kills demons. They team up with cowardly Zenatsu and boar-headed Inosuke, who wears boar's head to hide identity as a mask, as they seek out other demons sent by top demon Muzan Kibutsuji, called the 12 Kazuki. After the top demon slayers, the Ashura determined that Tanjiro and Nezuko may live despite the conflict of a human working with a demon, and they are instructed to board the Mugen train to catch another demon after it is reported that multiple demon slayers have gone missing from there. The film opens with Ashura master Kagaya Ubuyaseki, walking through a cemetery with his wife Amain, reciting the names of fallen demon slayers. He feels a sense of responsibility for sending so many of them as young as children off to their deaths and fighting powerful demons. Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenatsu and Inosuke board the Mugen train within her suit, thinking that the train is a great beast since he has never seen one before. They meet with one of the top Ashura, Kyojuro Rengoku, to catch the demon. Tanjiro talks to Kyojuro about the Hinoki Kagura, the fire technique that his father Tanjiro once knew. Moments later, a large demon, but not their target, attacks the train, prompting the demon slayers to protect the other passengers. Kyojuro uses a powerful flame technique with his sword and manages to vanquish the demon. The main demon, a lower 112 Kazuki named Inu, makes his way onto the train and puts everyone on board the train to sleep. He then finds 4 children with insomnia and uses his disembodied hand to instruct them to enter the dreams of the demon slayers. The 4 demon slayers are all fast asleep. Tanjiro finds himself walking in the snow near what was once his old home. To his surprise, he sees his younger siblings Hanako and Shigeru greeting him. He runs to them and begins wailing hysterically, thinking he failed to save them. Is then brought to his home, where he finds his mother, Kei, and other siblings Takeo and Rokuta all still alive. Meanwhile, Zenatsu is stuck in a dream where he is frolicking happily with a human, Nezuko, while in a suit. Dreams, he and his companions, all appearing as goofy animals, are set to fight the spider-like train. Kojiro sees himself with his family as well, such as with his unsupportive father Shinjiro and his younger brother Sanjuro, who will be always tried to encourage. One of the Minyo's children enters Kyojiro's dream and finds the edge of the dream to find his spiritual core, before she can destroy it. Kyojiro manages to grab her by the throat even as he still sleeps, which weakens and prevents her from attacking. In Tanjiro's dream, one of the children that has tuberculosis finds Tanjiro's core, but is stunned to find how calm and serene the projection of Tangiro's heart is. Dream Tanjiro is told by his siblings that Nezuko has gone up the mountain to pick fruit. As he goes by the river, he sees his reflection pulling him underwater and telling him to wake up since he is trapped in a dream. After he goes back to his home, Tanjiro starts to realize that the world around him is false. Outside, Nezuko emerges from her box and tries to wake up her brother. She could headbutts him. It causes her to bleed and activates her blood demon art, which Tanjiro feels in his dream. Knowing what you must do, he runs away from the family even as he sees human Nezuko, Rokuta, tearfully running toward him. Tanjiro sees his father, who tells him that there is something he must cut in order to reawaken Tanjiro, who cuts his own neck and manages to wake himself up. Tanjiro has Nezuko used her powers to sever the binds to the other demon slayers, but he still has to find a way to wake them up. The minion children rise up and antagonize Tanjiro because they know that Inu won't reward them with dreams if they fail. Tanjiro incapacitates the children and speaks to the boy who saw inside his heart, and he realizes that Tanjiro is pure. Tanjiro lets him go. Tanjiro goes to the roof of the train, while Nezuko tries to wake up the others. Tanjiro fights Inu, who keeps trying to put him back to sleep, but Tanjiro keeps waking himself up by killing himself in his dreams. Inu recognizes Tanjiro as the boy Muzan ordered him to kill, so that Inu may gain greater power from using his blood. He attempts to manipulate Tanjiro by projecting a dream of his family asking why he couldn't save them, but only enrages the boy. Tanjiro utilizes his special water dragon technique to decapitate Inu, only for the demon to reveal that he has fused himself with the entire train, making the train a demon and keeping all 200 passengers as his hostages. Inosuke and Kojiro wakes up while Nezuko and Zanatsu off Inu's tentacles in the train. When they appear and overpower her as still sleeping, Zanatsu uses his lightning technique to instinctively protect her. Inosuke joins Tanjiro as they try to look for the train car that connects to Enhu's head. Tanjiro is attacked by the conductor briefly, but Inosuke incapacitates the man. Inu has multiple eyes that cause Tanjiro to keep falling asleep, nearly tricking him into killing himself for real until Inosuke steps in and stops him. Tanjiro uses his sword to slice through Inu's attacks until he finally sees the neck bone in the train, using a powerful water technique to slice through and finally behead Inu, which also causes the train to derail, but the demon slayers do what they can and protect the passengers. As Inu dies, the Lemons' failure to the whole Demon Slayer team as he slowly disintegrates. However, an upper 312 Kazuki, Akaza emerges to battle the Demon Slayers. He acknowledges Kojiro's power and wants to turn him into a demon, but he refuses and battles Akaza. The fight rages on until Akaza punches through Kojiro's chest, with the only option for survival being for Akaza to turn him into a demon. Kyojiro remains defiant and starts to slice his sword through Akaza's neck. As the sun comes up, Kojiro sees a flashback of his mother Ruka reminding him to fulfill his duties. Akaza manages to escape Kojiro's grasp as the sun comes up, and Tanjiro attempts to send an attack his way, but Akaza has escaped. Tanjiro goes to Kojiro's side as he is dying. He tells Tanjiro that he has faith in him and that he and Nezuko are more than capable of working together against more evil demons. In his final moments, Kojiro sees his mother again, who tells him that she is proud of him. Tanjiro weeps for Kojiro, but Inosuke tells him that they need to go train since Kyojiro just expressed his encouragement to the boys. However, the two of them plus Sanatsu take a moment to mourn their fallen friend. The messenger Crow reports the news of Kojiro's death to the other Hashira. Master Kagaya Ubuyashiki laments the loss but is thankful to the demon slayers for protecting the passengers. He then tells a man that you may soon join Kojiro in death, and the story ends here. What do you think about the anime we discussed? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel by activating the bell to receive